Ooh.
But you're giving me
All right, all right, all right. What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? How y'all bees? Okay,
How dare it?
we are back. We are back. Okay, and when I say we, I mean my sister girl, Deep Conversations with Sean. Sean, how you bees, girl?
Girl, I am here. I am doing well.
That's all you can do.
I'm taking a breather. Finally, I feel like I can come up and put some air a little bit. Y'all, I've been on the go since April. I feel like I can finally come up, breathe, look at the roses. Oh, they actually bloomed. Okay. And look, there we have it. Okay. That is where I'm at in life. Yeah, how you doing?
I know that's right, girl. Listen, them cheering to hey, you're doing some things, okay?
Girl,
Some
girl.
things, okay? But we are proud, proud, proud of our internet nephew, okay? Doing big things, all right?
Yeah, yeah, I have a high school graduate. Oh my
Come
gosh.
on with the accolade. Yeah. But y'all listen, we got some things to talk about.
Ooh, Chalet.
Out that interview with Marsau. We got to talk about Porsha and Simon. I'm about tired of Simon. I feel like Simon is an unpaid housewife at this point. It's team too much. Then we gonna recap from my sister girl's point of view, the Love and Marriage Huntsville episode. And we're gonna talk about Summer House Martha's Vineyard. I don't know if y'all watched that, but y'all should if you're not, okay?
You know what? Did you see where Marlo said she's team Simon?
Yeah, I saw that.
I
She
saw that on Instagram, and I was like, it's now I didn't listen to the video. I just saw how it was captioned. I said, oh well. I just went ahead and strolled on past it, but I didn't listen to what she was saying.
Oh, I didn't see the message, but I just saw where she said she's Team Simon. But here's the thing, Marlo, you are such a pick me. Like you are fired. Stay there. Stay in okay. Just,
You trying to get back on the show.
you're trying to get back on the show and nobody wants you here. We
She's
don't
trying to get back.
like stop, girl. It's just Marlo is just very annoying. Like I don't get it. What is
You
the
know what? I think with Marlo, I agree. Marlo is definitely saying this because she want to be back on the show. Me
Mhm.
personally, I've always felt like Marlo should have never taken the full peach.
Never.
I think she should have stayed a freaking friend of the show. Marlo had it made. You getting paid good money,
Mm-hmm.
not even being in full because you was just about in the same amount of episodes as if you was a full cast member. You didn't have to tell your life. You could have
Yep.
still been messy boots up and around and through. And you came on, you let the people put you in this trick bag, and now you done got fired. And now you try to do whatever you can to get back on the show.
Yeah. She
You
always was
stayed
doing
well enough alone.
it was seem too much. She always was doing too much to try to be seen. Way too much. But you didn't offer enough that people cared about. So Marlo, booing back to you.
Yeah.
People's in the comments. Nicole Big says, "Hey Shay girl, hey, what's up? What's up? How you be? Y'all, listen. I want to go ahead and talk about Summer House Martha's Vineyard
Let's get to it.
with my little voice because I just came in from a step class and I was standing outside and my allergies is allergying. Okay. This is the first, I waited until I'm 39 years old to have allergies. I don't understand.
My husband is like that. I've had him all my life.
Really?
All my life. And I had it so bad that I had it year round. It wasn't a seasonal thing. And this was before, I'm telling my age a little bit. This was before Zyrtec and Claritin was over the counter. They used to be a prescription medicine.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to have to take, I can't remember which one came out first, but for conversation, I say Claritin came out first. I had allergies so bad that I was only able to take Claritin for 6 months. And then I had to switch to Zyrtec because my body had got so used to taking Claritin that it wasn't working anymore.
See.
Then I had to go to Zyrtec I had to go back and forth between it. I took my baby girl to the doctor, y'all. She had pink eye. And I had to take her to the doctor, and I was like, she got allergies? And I was like, yeah, she got it. She was like, her ears are swollen, her nose is swollen. They were like, give her allergy medicine every single day.
Dang.
And whether she's sniffling or not, give it to her every day. Don't stop until November. I said, well, she took after her mama. I don't know. I'm sorry, baby. Your mom was the same way.
Yeah, yep. I get I get a cough. I feel like my chest be tightening up a little bit sometimes, and sometimes I'm struggling to daggone breathe. And nighttime is the worst. My poor husband, he don't get no sleep because I'm up coughing. I be trying to suck it in sometimes because I'm trying to up, but I'm like, I'm dying. I can't do it. But I'm gonna figure this out. I'm gonna go in this kitchen. I'm gonna be the hood pharmacist.
Come on, whip it up.
Pharmacist to mix me up some shit to get rid of. I can't take them damn drugs every day, child. Yeah. Lord have mercy. But y'all, let's get on into the Summer House Martha's Vineyard, okay? And we're gonna roll into the love and marriage Huntsville of it all at some point, okay? Summer House Martha's Vineyard, okay? I want to start off by saying, please watch that show, y'all. Please.
I'm hearing really good things about this show.
It is very, 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 very good. Okay. Now, say, unlike the original Summer House, it didn't. Kristen 83 says that's me. I have to take it daily. See, listen, y'all. Mm-hmm. I'm over here in ginger and lemon drink so I can actually make it through.
I'm drinking some hot tea now, just so I can start soothing my throat, just start getting my life together.
Child, listen, I'm doing what I can. I'm doing okay. Summer House Martha's Vineyard. I want to go into a little bit of the last episode and then go into Union. So the last episode, they had Natalie, which is Amir's girlfriend, on the show. Natalie, I don't like Natalie. So Natalie had become like a bit of a protagonist. Like she's on there, or antagonist rather. She's in there creating situations. Basically, Natalie was auditioning for the damn show. Okay. I want you to put a 1 in the chat if you watch Summer House Martha's Vineyard, because I got some questions for y'all. So Natalie, there was one point in the last episode that really pissed me off. She goes over to Nick's girlfriend, Tisha, and she's like stroking her hair. Like, can we go talk? Natalie is a white girl. Tisha is black. You don't stroke no black woman's hair, baby.
Your hands out my head.
Yeah, do not do that. I was waiting on Tisha to be like, girl, what the? Like, I really wanted her to just snatch her. Mm-hmm. But she's over here trying to be messy, talking about some, yeah, the girls had some questions about Nick and what he's been doing. Mind you, Natalie, you haven't been in the house. So why are you here talking crap? So tell me your thoughts. And I know you, I don't know how far you got in the season or at all. Tell me what your thoughts are on a white woman joining an all black cast. And
It's
these are, mind you, all professionals. They're sorority, fraternity folk, HBCU, grads, things like that. But then you have one dude that has a white girlfriend. He's on the cast, but he grew up with his white mama. He half and half, but he looked black than white. He's black, but he grew up around all white people. Well, what are your thoughts on somebody like her joining the cast?
it's giving we can't have nothing to ourselves. That's
Mm,
that's what it's giving. It's also giving that Bravo think that possibly an all black cast cannot handle it on its own.
mm,
Half of the reason why they had to throw a white woman over there on Atlanta, which was Kim, because they figured that we can't handle it by ourselves. But
mm.
we proved that we got this. Okay. That's the thing. It's given that we can't have nothing to ourselves. It's giving that, oh, because he already have a white girlfriend, let's kind of, or whoever the cast have a white girlfriend, let's add somebody else in there white to kind of go and start mixing it up. But then I think it's going to defeat the purpose of the show, because don't they already have like a all white cast centered around like the same thing, like a Martha's Vineyard?
Yep, the original Summer House is
Yeah,
in the Hamptons, and it's an all white cast.
yeah.
Vineyard is an all black cast. So
Mm-hmm.
Martha's Vineyard is the place that the bougie blacks go and
Correct.
little vacation. This is not the biggest thing though. If you're going to have a crowd of younger people that are doing that, it's not like we saw them going to the club or hanging out like they do in the original Summer House. The original Summer House is probably more fun things to do in the Hamptons. Martha's Vineyard is very chill, it's very posh,
Mm-hmm.
much so. I'm going shopping. I'm going to be chilling by the pool or something with my rich friends. My RBW, I call all my friends that got a coin. I call them RBWs. I'm like, okay, rich black woman, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Just that's just the place to go. I have a friend, she goes literally every year.
Mm-hmm.
They rent a house and they stay for a whole week and shop and eat good and do all these things. But my friend is also in her late 40s.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you got young people down here where every day they in the house getting drunk and
Yeah,
they're on parties in the house where it's basically like, yes, you're in Martha's Vineyard, but Martha's Vineyard is not catering to what they would perceive to be fun.
like the party scene type stuff.
Exactly. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think that that's going to be a little bit of a struggle, but also they have people in the house that are coupled up. You need to have more single people in the house to create more drama, essentially.
Yeah.
Not really so much more drama, but more a lack of hesitance to interact.
Mm-hmm.
The problem with Amir all season. He's like, oh my gosh, I can't do this because Natalie's gonna cut my dick off. He just kept on saying that. And I'm like, Amir, you are such a bitch. Like Natalie's came when she came to the house, she said they were like, "Oh, so what do you do, Natalie? Or you both are into real estate? How's that going?" She said, "Well, yeah, I like what he does. Like I do what he does in a year in like a week." She was like, "Yeah, I do more high end real estate, and he does like that look like the little bullshit. Like she was just, I was like, girl, what? Did you just minimize your man on national TV?" Then she would just be saying stuff to him like I felt like Amir couldn't really be himself because he was constantly worried about, oh my God, I better make sure I don't do this because I don't want Natalie saying nothing to me when she see the episode. And
Mm-hmm.
if that girl is very insecure, you can't handle girlfriends like that. That's just too that's it's
Yeah.
team too. So the entire time it just wasn't fun. She was only there for 2 days and they go for 15 days.
Okay.
So she was only there for 2 days and started all this shit. So I really hope that if they bring this show back, because Amir has made an announcement saying he's not coming back unless his girlfriend can film.
Which is a white girl.
Right. Who said it's canceled? No.
I scrolled past on TikTok where Kim Pyre was doing an interview.
With
I
Noel.
don't, I don't know. I was about to say I don't know who the lady was, but one of the cast members from Summer House.
Mm-hmm. But she was just talking about the reunion,
Okay.
which was very good. But they were doing a casting call. So I don't know why I would be saying it's canceled.
Hmm.
Y'all about to have me look this shit up.
Now you got the Googles.
Right. But anyway, I want the show to come back. I just want them to get some better people on the show, and I want some more single people. So hold on, the reality series has not been canceled, okay, but a third season has not been greenlit for this year after 2 consecutive years. Summer House Martha's Year wrapped its okay, so it's not canceled yet. It's not canceled yet. You over here slightly trolling me, somebody's mama.
You about
Um,
to have Fred about to have a whole connection over here.
okay, yeah. Pisces life, but thank you so much for keeping us updated. Pisces life says, "Hey, deep conversation with Sean and Shay. Deep conversations with Sean and Shay Renee. What's up? What's up? It's on pause. My bad. No, okay. But anyway, yeah, I want the show to come back. I didn't like how on the reunion though, Summer. Here's the people that I would like to not come back. I don't. I would be good without Bria. Bria is a adult brat. I cannot get jiggy with that shit with her.
Mm-hmm.
This dog in the house, which I'm not. I'm sorry, y'all. Sorry to all the animal lovers. I am not an animal lover at all. The only animal that I have is this goldfish, and we had to put that one to rest, and we got to go buy another one, child. He lasted for 2 years.
Here went
But
on to glory. That's a long time for a goldfish.
yeah, we did good with him, but my son had him since he was 5, and he get ready to turn 8. So that's
That's
almost,
good.
well, he was almost 6 when we got it. So,
Mm-hmm.
but anyway, I'm not an animal lover, but she brought a dog in the house, and that would have bothered me because I don't want nothing licking and jumping up on
Yeah.
me. I signed up to come here with people, humans, not animals. And she said, "Oh, it's my emotional support dog."
I'm
I
so tired of that.
was
Oh my
like,
god.
she's lying. It was not an emotional support dog.
It's not.
She couldn't find nobody to watch her damn dog while she was for this show. That's what it was. And people got used to the dog season 1. So I guess they were okay with this too. And I realized it wasn't an emotional support dog because at the reunion she was like, "Oh, he's back in Germany with Simon." I'm like, "Well, where's your support, honey? Are you gonna fall apart?" I don't what? Because girl, you
Them
was like
folks be lying when they say they have this dog for support. I'm like, y'all just gonna take y'all dog everywhere. That's it.
and I don't need your dog in the grocery store. I'm so
Or
sorry.
the restaurant.
Uh, uh, Child,
Pet peeve. Why?
please, I don't want it. I don't want it. I want to enjoy my food. I
Yeah.
don't worry about your dog pissing or shitting on the ground.
Yep.
Okay? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Okay?
Yeah. In LA, dogs can go everywhere. Every restaurant, everywhere.
In LA,
In LA. Yes. Go to LA.
glad I don't live
Somebody
there.
will have a dog everywhere you go.
Oh, no, that's crazy. That must be some Lisa Vanderpump doing. Because that's some shit that sounds like she tried to get it in litigation. You know, she be out here, all into the litigation of it all. But
Yep.
anyway, or the not litigation, the damn public politics, child. My brain is fried with I can't barely breathe. But anyway, so Summer House, I wish you had watched it because I would love to get your thoughts on a lot of it. But y'all, Summer House, please watch the show. Go back on Peacock, watch some reruns. Tell me who your favorite characters are down in the comments when you rewatch it. I really would love for that show to come back. Like, I really liked Preston. I really didn't like how Jasmine was treated, and she was pregnant. Her husband wasn't there this season. It was just a lot. So
Hmm.
I would love to come back and talk about that once everybody has watched, what's going on, because it's good
Friend.
of what people think of the show, and I really would love for the show to continue on.
I
So
got you. I'm gonna watch it.
yes,
I
please watch it, friend. But let's move on to Miss Porsha and Miss Simon Guavaria, because he.
Yes.
What are your thoughts on the Rolls Royce comment?
Honestly, I want both of them to take us out the group chat. Let's start there. I don't care. Take us out the freaking group chat.
Mm, mm,
Okay, so y'all don't like this comment,
mm,
but I don't see it for Porsha. I'm sorry, I don't see, and I used to like Porsha.
mm.
I don't see it for Simon. Get in her tail. Get in her tail. No ma'am. So about now, let me say this because I do feel like Simon don't have to respond to everything.
Yeah,
Like if Portia is all of these things that you're saying, let it play out in the court where she's gonna look like the bad person. I feel like as a man, leave it alone. Everything ain't worth commenting about, saying, jumping in the comments, being petty and catty. Like you literally 80 years old. I'm gonna need for you to act like it. I don't think you should be out here acting like you're her age. Like
no.
you have to be her granddaddy. I mean, what are we doing?
Well, listen, he married her. So clearly somewhere their personalities and their mindsets matched up.
And that's why I'm not so much team Portia because I feel the same way. Don't come over here doing all this mess and trying to blast this man, but you was over here having your new man and your ex man hugged up together in the backyard boogie, talking about Happy Mother's Day. Like, come
Right,
on now, Portia. Portia, pass
girl.
the receipts, ma'am. And you over here, and I think, why people going up for Porsche, and you over here arguing over the internet about a Rolls Royce?
Mm. Child, listen. Let me say this.
Used.
I am tired of people saying Portia is in Simon's house. That's not his house. That is their house.
Mm-hmm.
They are married. They bought that house together. Whether he put up the most money or not, it is what it is. But stop saying it's Simon's house. It is their house. Okay.
Yeah.
That's the first thing. The second thing is, Portia, don't marry nobody else until you get your traumas together. Because the fact that you had it written into a divorce decree that you could stay in the house, because what that is your trauma from when you were married to Cordell and he kicked you out of the house.
Mm-hmm.
You are still struggling internally with, oh my God, I'm going to be displaced. No, you're not. Go live in that house that you own still, that your mother is in. You kept it for a reason because of your PTSD over the whole situation with Cordell. Or how about, girl, how is your finances? Because Simon be alluding to the fact that you don't take care of your finances
You
correctly.
got no money. You got no
Yeah.
money.
So your dumb ass shouldn't have quit all your damn jobs, because now you
Correct. That's what I think.
exactly, so now your hands is tied, and it sounds like your bank account is too.
Yep, and that's why she begging for the judge to kind of speed this thing along. However, I don't really know if she really have trauma like that. And the
Mm-hmm.
reason why I'm saying that, to me, Portia's coming off like a gold digger who
Mm-hmm.
thought she struck gold and she hit fool's gold.
Yep.
That's A. Then she coming off like a gold digger because to me it's giving plotted and planned.
Mm-hmm.
You can't sit up here and say after 14 months of marriage, I get the house and we divorce, da 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 da. and you go file for a divorce 14 months and 1 day later. Like, what do we do? It's giving. And for her to come out and say, oh, I found this out and I found this out. Either it's a good of a coincidence that the timing just lined up the way it did, or girl, you was already plotting this. And now both of y'all out here on the social media streets going back and forth, trying to outshade each other, trying to out petty each other. You over here pop locking and dropping it in the backyard to make sure Simon see you having a party on Memorial Day. Then he want to come over here with the sob story of, oh my God, my family got misplaced. What's your thoughts for this? I'm over Porsha and Simon. I'm over both of them.
Sis, you and me too. The reality is, good evening, Kalani Harrelson. What's up, friend? I want to address this. Porsha trauma, but remember Porsha quit all the jobs. Yes, she did
Yes.
all her jobs, and that was stupid. It was absolutely stupid. There would be no way that I'm going to be leaning on some man like, oh, can I get $10? No.
Mm-hmm.
You did this to yourself. Porsha's it like Porsha's family, and I hate to say this, but Porsha's family raised Porsha to be a gold digger.
I agree with that.
She was like supposed to be this beautiful, big bootied, you know, amazing ball of fire that was supposed to like go out here and on a conquest to get some man and get all his coins, and the family was just going to be all nice and laid out because of her and this man's riches. And
Mm-hmm.
you haven't done that yet. You didn't succeed with fucking over Cordell for his money because he was too busy bending men over, doing and
Friend.
bending people over. Okay,
Mm-mm.
that let me know that your family must be real desperate for you to get the coins, because anybody and their mama could see that that man was twitching to the side.
Man, we just gonna keep on saying that. Like we ain't gonna say no allegedly. Allegedly, y'all. We don't know that. Allegedly.
Allegedly, and in my opinion. Okay. What's the Caldwell guy? I ain't gay no more, but it's that he was his boyfriend. Okay. Do you all think Simon had a motive for marrying Porsha? I think they were both using each other. That's another thing I wanted to address. Absolutely. Simon wanted attention and prestige. That's why he forced, in my opinion, Fallon to get on the show so that he can be seen. This man is old, played out. He waited until he had money to try to look like he doing something with himself. But whole time you over here, child, all I
Don't know if Simon honestly had a motive, but I do think that both of them are using each other.
oh, absolutely.
And the reason why I'm gonna say I don't know if he had a motive, because Simon is known in Atlanta for multiple businesses. Like, the people know who Simon is, so, and I know fame can be one hell of a drug, and everybody want to be on TV. Like, I get that, but because he already had like what's the word, the notoriety and maybe a little popularity in Atlanta, I guess that'll be the only reason why I think that he wouldn't have a motive.
Did he really have popularity? Was his popularity him, having a midlife crisis and women spending up his money, and you out here trying to act young, looking like Esther Roll? Sir, you're not attractive. I don't care how many times Porsha had you poked, stroked, and stretched and pecked with going to the gym, trying to fake like you going to the gym. I feel like that nigga got a tummy tuck. Okay, he probably was the original man stomach surgery. Okay, and a legend in my opinion, because my friend said so. But the bottom line is Simon is full of crap. He is too old to be acting the way that he is, and it
I
is just,
agree.
he's not Porsha can't pay me to think that this man has so much gain that he got her. And no, you're with him because of his money. That's it, and that's all. And the fact that you want that man to give you his house, this is what I was getting at. Porsha, you done lost your M&F and mine.
But
You're
here's the thing, and this is why I'm calling out Porsha again, because somebody said it in the chat about the house, said he couldn't go back or something like that in the house because he'll get deported. I'm looking
there.
for
Let me see.
Candy put it. Simon can't even live in their house. They may deport him on site. So here's my thing about the house situation. Porsha throwing out that this man got all of this stuff going on, and this man is got tax problems, money, and all of this and all of that. If this is true, what Porsha is putting out there, why would Porsha even want the house?
I'm telling you, Porsha is still in the mindset of she's still stressed over when Cordell left her ass.
And
Hi.
to me, it's not even giving common sense.
But that's what I'm saying. Nothing that she does is common sense. Because common sense would tell you keep your ass a damn job and work. And you can buy houses. You don't, but then again, you don't need this big ass mansion. You
And
have
why do you need it? Yeah.
you have one child.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you need a $10 million home?
Yep.
Why?
And that's what, and some Miss Thing said, not Miss Thing 1980 says Simon is a scammer in Atlanta. Okay, he might be. I ain't gonna say the man is. I don't know that man. But again, if he's a scammer, and because I have to throw this back on Porsha, if he's a scammer and all of his funds is fake, why would I want to be in the house? For the government to come and snatch this mug right up under me?
It's not reality. Porsha thinks that she's a Disney princess in her head. She needs extensive therapy. She will not sit. That's the thing. Porsha was going to therapy, but she don't want to hear what the therapist has to say. She doesn't want to. She is not in the realm of reality. She needs to grow up. She
Yeah.
does. And Porsha really, she wanted to be with Dennis. She really,
Of course. It was always about Dennis.
yeah.
It
She
was
did.
always about him.
And Dennis has money too.
Mm-hmm.
Dennis' mama wasn't about to have Porsha out here thinking she about to live the life of lavish luxury, spending up his money because the mama has investments that are intertwined in Dennis.
Correct.
So you
Mm-hmm.
F him over, you gonna F me over too. And baby, I ain't about to get fucked. Okay.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, Porsha wants to control people. She wants to be able to tell them what to do, but she can't be in control because her ass don't even know what the hell she talking about or doing. And people see through that. But she's so dumb, she don't get it. She thinks that I'm Porsha Williams. I should be able to do what I want. Like, just listen to me. No, you're
Porsha thinks she got that golden goose, like many women, and think that her golden goose was gonna change this man's mind. And he ain't. He'll been around the block a couple of times. Same thing was told Ashley Darby. You thought that your little golden goose was gonna get you out of all of this. You saw how he did Fallon. Baby, what you think was gonna become with you? Oh, because you Porsha?
girl.
And he's showing you, baby, he treat you worse than he treat Fallon.
But
So
I,
with that girl, Porsha.
I don't know why she thought that that wouldn't happen to her because look at what he did. He told Dennis on the Porsha family reunion, family episode or whatever, that he keeps movers on speed dial to get them out.
Exactly.
And this is his fourth, fifth marriage. What did you think? You
Every
on
woman
rotation.
they got that golden goose.
Let me tell you something, lady. This is a life lesson right here.
Tell
Don't
us.
ever that you sitting on such a amazing macaroni and cheese sounding pussy that these men are just going to go out here and lose their life savings over you. They will have another bitch with a pussy that's just as creamy right after you. Okay, and mind you, they done fucked enough of them while they was with you to figure out who had the creamy pussy out of the whole entourage. So catch that tea, okay? Don't ever think that your box is enough to keep somebody. Let me tell you something. Men pay whores to leave, okay? So the fact that they still have you around and still want to talk to you, that's enough. A woman that can stimulate a man's mind, heart, and his dick. Now that's the jackpot. Cause a lot of y'all be talking a whole lot of shit and talking a whole bunch of nothing and talking a whole hole in somebody's head. And
it's
you,
only so much your mouth and your two holes at the bottom can do for
it's
you. Like it's only so much. Stop letting Sexy Red, Young Miami, and all these people trick y'all into it.
yeah. Cause y'all letting
Don't
people
fall for it.
don't let the people guide you that probably got every daggone STD in the damn book. Cause they out here, all they offering is up sex. You can tell what a man want when he having a conversation with you. If the conversation rears off to sex right away, then nigga, that ain't what I want. Cause unless,
It,
unless that's what I came here for. Cause sometimes, ladies, let's admit it, we came to get some dick. Okay, we came to get it and go on no home. Cause what you talking about right here, you telling me about all this money you got and this, that, and the third. Some women don't care about that. Porsha did. But some women don't care about that because they a boss bitch in their own right and got their own shit going on. So um come drop it down low and make it stick and go in slow. Okay. I ain't got time for that. And get out when you done. That's what some women want. But Porsha, you was over there on this old and slow. Cause I know Simon. He probably strong like boo. Cause he is African. Okay. And that is the stereotype that I know that they can appreciate. Okay. But baby, you got to put a paper bag over that head. Cause the whole time I'm fucking him, if I'm on top, I would be like, damn, damn, damn. Thinking about Esther Roll.
I'm gonna put Shay in timeout. Y'all, we're gonna take us a 2-second break. Hold what you got. Let me talk to friend backstage. Hold what you got. Cause friend. Commercial break.
Y'all. Let me get back on track. Cause I'm about to be in timeout. My friend has told me to knock it off. Okay. So here we go. So Simon and Porsha, okay? Porsha, you you got what you asked for, okay? Period. I don't feel sorry for you. It is what it is. Go find you somebody else. Or you know what? Find yourself. That's what you need to do. You need to find yourself, parent little Pilar, live your life. Stop worrying about these men because you don't know what to do with them and they damn sure don't know what to do with you. Okay? That's it. Mm-mm. Not just a Shay after dark.
It is. Shay cutting up.
Who said somebody's mama said next? She like, oh, I don't want to hear no more of this. All right, y'all. So Simon and Porsha, we done with them. We listen. How you think this gonna play out on the show?
I think it won't. I think Simon is sticking to his guns about not letting them folks film in their house. Bravo is abiding by it, and Porsha is. That's why Porsha losing her mind because she tried to get them cameras up and through and yonder. Girl, oh well, you better go on over there to Shamia's house.
Yeah, she got the Rolls Royce.
I don't know what to tell you because Simon put that mug on lock. Your fault. You should have secured your check.
Mm.
You should have been in that mug at least 15 episodes in. Throw out that dog up. You messed it up for yourself. Porsha. I thought we moved past the 265-day Porsha. I
Child.
thought you realized that it's 365 days, but I think you went back to the 265-day portion.
She ain't never left. Mm.
Because why folk come, you ain't filmed the first episode. Your ink ain't even dry on the contract.
Mm.
And you went through a divorce out up and through and yonder. Girl, bye. Your fault.
She done screwed herself over, and that ain't nothing we can handle. So, child, blessings to Porsha. Hopefully, she can get her Bravo check because it's sounding like the housewife is not going to have a house to film in.
Not at all.
There's
I heard
that.
it away.
So, moving on. Okay, she said Simon Schlago 2 says Simon is going to definitely go after her money.
Yep.
Lesson learned. Yep. She tried to play. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes.
Prizes every
Tried
time.
when they were getting married, and she was like, I'm not signing no prenup. You did that because you thought that he was going to you was going to get his money.
Sure did.
Like, you again, PTSD from Cordell. She has not properly gotten herself healed from that because she is still thinking in the present from what the trauma that she experienced from that. You need to deal with it and move on. Somebody's mama says, let's talk about the drunkard. Who is that?
Who was the drunkard?
Who's the drunkard? Let me know who's drunk in the comments. But let's move on to Marsau. So Marsau,
Drunkard? Maybe that's what you're talking about.
huh? Who's the
Maybe
drunkard?
that's what you're talking about. Marsau?
Maybe they'll put it in the chat. Hopefully. Rose Armstead says, "Hey Shay Renee in chat. What's up? What's up, Rose? How you bees?" But Marcel.
Oh, Maurice.
Oh, are you talking about Maurice?
Oh.
Oh Lord. Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Child, when I saw him down at the bar with a Honda Cosby with Eva and Black. Mind you, you just got out of jail and you back at the crime scene. Like, what? That was just a way for you to be like, oh well, I'm out of jail. I can do whatever I want, and I'm gonna be back in here. I'm back in here having a mimosa and a damn margarita. What the and like, what the hell? You ain't like
Yeah. How many of the cast are going to be locked up? We just seen Destiny, Martell, Maurice. Baby, who is next? Baby,
girl.
are y'all taking shifts? Are y'all pulling tickets? What is going on?
They said Miss Nell's son got locked up. The same. What was it yesterday? Not yesterday. Sunday when they had the thing at Black, he was there. He's in that video, and somebody said that he got locked up. So I'm like, God dang, this is just too much. This is too much. Love After Lockup Huntsville edition. I know,
Okay. You get a jail cell. You get a jail cell. You get a jail cell. Like
right?
everybody going to what are y'all doing?
Absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. So it happened. Somebody's mama, AAW 1976 says, so yeah, it looked like they had a blast at that party though. The
It
video,
did look like it was a good time.
yeah, whoever that videographer was, that
Mm-hmm.
video was bomb. I love it. Y'all gotta go on Funky Geneva's
Yeah.
Instagram. But yeah, Maurice, this ain't looking good for you, bruh.
Not a bad good look.
And you supposed to be a lawyer. You supposed to be responsible. Why didn't you get an Uber? Or why you ain't lay in the back where y'all be taking the women? Just take a little nap back there and then have your brother take you home the next day. Why you doing that? Apparently y'all got couches back there that y'all be doing the grown up on. So why would you do that? Why would you risk your life?
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Is
Banner.
my mic on? Is my mic on? Allegedly.
Banner below. Okay. So anyway, y'all, Marceau did an interview with Dustin, okay, that often does stuff on Carlos King's channel. I really like Dustin. I don't think Dustin likes my kind, but he's he got a little swag to him, okay? But nevertheless, Dustin interviewed Marsau, and what I got from Marsau is, one, he tried to shade Mel, but then defend her in another breath. He talked about, they basically, Dustin asked some questions about Martell and where his relationship stands with him at this point. And somebody said that Cass's curse Lance Fletcher Neal's son was locked up. Yeah, so it was her oldest son, not Chris, the youngest one. It was the oldest one, who was fine as hell. Okay, I was like, damn, D is fine. Okay, but that's a little boy compared to me. So I'm gonna go ahead and
How old is he?
I'm gonna say it and take it back. I think he's in his 20s, maybe. No,
Really? Okay.
know what, I'm lying. I think Lance is in his early 30s. So I can say it.
Okay.
Moving on. Um Marceau made a comment. He said, "Yeah, I was I would never want to embarrass myself. I was telling my son about the property preservation stuff that we used to do, and I'm actually embarrassed. I'm ashamed that I had to do that. And I was telling him about that because, I'm just really ashamed of that." He's basically saying that because Mel does property preservation classes. My thing is, you should go back and do property preservation because it seems like you're going to need it. You're definitely going to need it with all these lawsuits that y'all got going up against y'all right now. And people are allegedly saying that Black is never really open. So what made y'all open it for this event? Did y'all make enough money to stay open? Did you attract enough people where they will continue to come to the bar? I don't get it. I don't get it. Daughter, so he's at least in his 30s. Child, nowadays you never know. Okay. He's around 34 according to the streets. Oh, okay. Well,
Okay.
he really could get it.
Oh man. She don't mean that, husband. She do not mean that.
Child, he don't care. He'll probably send my ass over there. But he'd be like, you'll bring her back.
Them her allergies messing up her head. Don't worry about it, friend. I got you.
Listen. But moving on. So Marsau also says, basically, he's done with Martell and his foolishness. He's like, you know what? I think he alluded to in the fact that he didn't say that he saw the video.
Mm-hmm.
But he's saying, if that's what you're going around doing to somebody that you love and somebody that you were married to, he was like, that lets me know you basically can do anything.
Yeah,
You anything to me if you could do something like that to her.
I
So
agree.
I had Marceau has always been a troll, and
Always pro.
totally disliked him, and I don't 100% like him yet.
Mm-hmm.
I see that there does lie inside of his brain a piece of common sense.
Yeah.
Like, at this point, you have done so much where it comes to Martell and enabling him and his BS that it is refreshing to see that you are finally opening your eyes to the fact that, you know what, maybe this is just way too toxic and it is above me now, and I can no longer participate in this foolishness. And that was basically what he alluded to in the interview, that Martell is just gone off the rails and he can't be a part of it anymore.
I
Um,
think for me with Marceau, I've always liked Marceau, but I'm also on the side of when you wrong, you just doggone wrong. And I'm
mm,
gonna call you out on it. So, which I've done with Marceau multiple times. I hope this is where Marceau is in life, as to where he told Tisha whatever he had going on with him and Martell and Maurice was running them streets.
mm-hmm,
And because the only person who would really be free and clear of it would really be Maurice, because he wasn't married.
mm-hmm.
He'll be the only person who can kind of keep some of his secrets to the chest and take it to the grave, because, or if it comes out, it won't be that big of a deal because he wasn't married to Kimmy. But you had two men that were married, which was Martell and Marsau is still married. So I'm hoping that he told that. Now, the reason why I say all of that is because I've always felt Marsau could never honestly give him the business because Martell know where the bodies are buried.
Mm-hmm.
So for his sake, hopefully he'll be like, look, let me go and rip this band-aid off. I was cheating on you. We was out here dipping in and doing it. Woo, 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 blah, blah, blah. And now he's at a point to where he's free enough to kind of say what he want to say, because the truth of the matter is Martell been wild. He started wilding this season. Or the Martell been
Mm-mm-mm-mm. Well, tell me something.
wilding.
Don't you think that they probably already have told them? What makes you think that they haven't told them?
I think they haven't told him because they were still too much in Martell's corner, especially Marsau.
Mm-hmm.
Especially Marsau. He was too much in his corner. You kind of saw what was not whatever reunion there was, but they kind of said it on stage openly that they got each other back. They not gonna tell. They said that openly with the cameras that caught it. So I feel like he haven't at the time. I don't know. He probably still haven't, but you know, she's so delusional sometimes when it comes to him, so it don't
That.
matter. Anyway, however,
Mm-hmm.
I do feel like I think he was scared of what Martell could possibly do and
I
say.
I think that Tisha and Kimmy know what them guys are doing. I think that Tisha was just she's so image prone that that's why she noticed that Tisha has always been mad at Mel and not Martell. Why aren't you mad at the person that was actually cheating, but you mad at Mel? Because
Yeah,
she was afraid that Mel was going to tell the world what she already knew. And she wanted to have an image of perfection, like, oh, I'm Susie Homemaker, great mama. I make lunches every day. And my husband don't know that my son is allergic to peanut butter, but I'm gonna make a turkey and cheese sandwich instead. Like you are want to be the picture image of June Cleaver, and baby, you're not.
yeah,
Because your husband is not the provider that you're trying to make everybody think. And her mother has put in her mind that, oh, cheating ain't a deal breaker. Says the woman that got a husband and a boyfriend.
their part.
So you don't. The reality is Tisha doesn't have positive examples of relationships growing up, and
Mm-hmm.
admittedly said that she would financially give to her children, give them whatever they wanted, clothing wise, all these different things, keeping up with the Joneses. And so that may have crippled them a little bit in their older age. So that's why Tisha goes to shopping and carrying on and doing all this stuff that Marcel complains about, because she's not getting companionship from him, because she's lacking something that he's missing, because his mother and father weren't totally there for him. So all of these traumatic soul ties from their childhood is catching up to them in their adulthood and ultimately causing problems in their relationship. I'll send y'all a bill because I done solved your marriage right here.
Help him out, friend.
Both of y'all want to sit up here and keep an image to the public instead of dealing with your problems. Tisha wanted to try to deal with her problems by going to therapy, but
Yep,
Mark didn't want to participate.
correct.
To live in delusion, he wants her to just go with the flow. Let's just keep up with the
Yeah.
job over here and let people in Huntsville, they see us for what we are, but we to the public we're gonna make it look like we doing it big.
And I think that Letitia do know to some extent. I don't feel like Letitia know everything that Marsau was doing. And not saying that Marsau was out here wilding. This for conversation purpose only. I don't know. But I don't feel like if we just gonna make assumptions, I don't feel like Letitia knows. And the reason why I say that because she said it publicly so many times, people got so much to say, but they don't have any proof to bring it. Letitia is gonna need the proof. And as of now, as long as she don't have proof, I don't think she's gonna go anywhere.
I think
So I think she have like a thought process, like Like her intuition is definitely telling her, like, I know this nigga cheated on me. I know this nigga that cheated on me. And but she don't have a name to pinpoint to it. Like she can't say it's a coleslaw or mashed potatoes. Like she don't have nobody to pinpoint to. All she have is intuition. But if your intuition is tell you, baby, it never leads you wrong. Just follow the yellow brick road, and it's gonna tell you to the person you need to go with. But I think he have definitely put her in a position of to have her to second guess herself. And have her thinking, oh, who told you that? Oh, they just jealous of us. I cannot stand that jealousy word, but they just so jealous of us and da 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 da. And once she gets to hearing that, because he gonna throw that, we the only one that's been married over 16 years.
Let's say this. I'm a mistress of Marsau's, right? Allegedly. Or just let's just go with this. I would never ride those hips, okay? But let's just say I am a mistress of Marsau's. I call Tisha. I tell her I've shown you pictures. I sat on top of him and did a video and inserted his penis inside of me and showed you. Okay? Would you how will we the public know that? We would never know. Why? Because Tisha ain't gonna say nothing. And I don't doubt that some broad that doesn't want attention but wants her to know. Because I want you to know that I'm sleeping with your man. Okay? I don't want to be coleslaw out here looking for clout. Okay? But I want you to know that every Friday when you're I can't do it. Yes, I can. Every night, every Friday night, when your man says that he's closing up black, he closing up this black hole, okay? And you, I need you to know that that's what this is doing. Let's say some woman did that. That some woman reached out to her and gave her all these tools of information. What makes us think that she gonna come on the show and be like, Mel and Kimmy, girl, let me tell you, this bitch called me and said that she is fucking my man. She's not gonna do that. She gonna let everybody think that everybody jealous of them because they still married. That's why Tisha has had her bouts and her moments with Marcel, but she don't want to leave. She is so excited to be able to call herself somebody's wife. That's what it is. That's what it is. What you think?
Abort the mission, friend. Pull out. What the mission is telling Marsau, pull out so I'm gonna get pregnant. Abort the mission, friend. Abort.
I'm just saying. What, like, seriously, I'm serious now. What makes us think that nobody has reached out to her and told her that?
Okay. So for conversation purpose,
Okay.
I do agree to some extent that Letitia knows something, right? I agree to that. How to the ever Letitia wears her heart on her sleeve. And
Mm-hmm.
there's no way on God's good green earth that she would be able to hide that on TV. Even if they took they little hiatus and they break, there's no way that Letitia would be able to hide that. And even if she wouldn't even come out and verbally say it, she will allude to it. She'll talk about it. She'll come around to it in some way. But I don't think that she'll be able to hide that and keep up the facade of me and Marceau is living this happily ever after marriage and life. That's just me. I don't think Letitia can hide that. And she may not go to Mel, but she's going to go to somebody. She may not go to Mel. Kimmy may know. Somebody else may know. But I don't know if she'll be able to hide that friend. That's just me.
I think because Marceau and Tisha are not exactly like lovey dovey anyway. He didn't want to remarry her. He doesn't barely like show her any affection. I don't know. I don't know.
So,
Now, I'm not saying that some woman,
oh no, yeah.
I'm thinking that, but I do think that something has happened for this man to go and run and get you done got your sword stick snipped without telling me because you don't want to get nobody pregnant.
Okay,
Okay.
I got a question for you, Shay, and the chat. So this scenario that you given, is this first season 1 through 4, Letitia, or is this season 5, whatever season we in now, Letitia? Because I think they two different Letitias.
Mm, I'm thinking that's a good question.
Now I'm gonna tell you why I think that. The beginning, I'm with you. She'll keep up the facade. This
Mm-hmm.
Letitia, who's getting the notoriety, if y'all go to Letitia page, baby, she's showing herself in her bikini. She's showing herself undressing, like trying to get a Target ad. She's showing more of her body. I think Letitia is a beautiful woman.
She is.
I always felt that way about Letitia.
I
She's a beautiful woman. I think Letitia now, and we like to say this a lot, the blueprint of male getting it and moving on and it working. I think this Letitia would leave. I
oh yeah,
think Marsau will hold it up because Marsau don't want to get a divorce. I think Letitia will leave.
bingo. Marceau doesn't want to get a divorce. That's why
Yep.
he's fitting her name because
Mm-hmm.
he knows that Tisha she's building herself up.
Yep.
He's scared because he be having them little sidebar scenes with Mel, but he's really mad at Mel because he like, fuck, you done shown these bitches to
Yep.
be. I
Yep.
can't lay the pimp hand down no more. Okay. Being married is not like this big old deal anymore to Tisha. Now she out here trying to, spread her damn wings because she sees
Mm-hmm.
you. So yes, season 1 through 4, absolutely. A
Yep.
woman send her a video with her riding her husband into the sun,
Mm-hmm.
and she'll be like, "I'm gonna act like I don't see this because
Yep.
I's married now." And
Mm-hmm.
she like Tisha now. She like, "Oh, I'm on TV. Oh, and my son done graduated high school, getting ready to graduate high school, and I only
Yep.
got other little girls here. And
Yep.
help me with these damn kids anyway. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get the hell up on out of here."
I think, and then Melody keep alluding to,
Mm-hmm.
oh, she gonna leave you. Oh,
Yeah.
she gonna leave you, and that's really messing with Marceau mind. It's really playing mind tricks on him. So I do feel like this new Letitia, I think she'll leave. I think she'll leave.
Yeah. I think she sees possibilities.
Yep.
And Marceau and his colloquialisms that he's created, it ain't working for her.
Yep.
All his little riddles and shit. She listening to him like, I got 85 degrees. I don't want to hear none of that shit you talking. Go
Mm-hmm.
talk to somebody else that give a damn. Like
Yep.
I is gaining a backbone, and that might be attractive to Marceau now. So I don't know. I don't know what they got going on. But anyway, Marceau overall with the interview is basically, I don't know if it's necessarily that he's team Mel. I think that he's team get with the program because Marceau and them realize they need this show. So they want to try to ride the coattails of this show as long as they can. And they realize, we can't beat them, so we might as well join them.
Mm-hmm.
Cartel and screwed the pooch so many times with this that he going to jail, he doing all this crazy stuff. We can no longer hitch our wagon to him. Everybody loves Mel. So we got to figure out a way to be cordial with her where we can stay on this show. And I'm glad that they done woke up and smelled the damn roses.
I don't agree with that part
Why so? Tell me what you
because Melody don't have the ability to hire and fire. So
Mm-mm.
whether they get on her team or not, it don't matter.
This, I'm not saying that she can hire or fire them. I'm glad you said that. I'm talking about viewership.
Okay.
Saying that in order to keep this show going, nobody's the millimeters, and not even just millimeters. Let's just take them out of the equation, because it seems like this season they have really tried to drive this towards
Yeah.
the people. The millimeters is they're crazy. They're doing this. No, it's just pure. The viewers don't like the fact that y'all are basically making it okay to treat a woman like just one individual like shit. We
Mm-hmm.
don't want to see that. And
Mm-hmm.
be a millimeter to stand up for what's right.
Right. Correct. Mm-hmm.
And that's what I want them to get through their head. Like, nobody is entertained by that.
Yep.
Y'all are up here upholding the practices of a demented individual that obviously is needs help. Martell needs help. Something is wrong with him. Whether it's the help of the jail cell or somebody's couch, he needs help.
I think that of I actually do feel like they would have did better as the men on the show by going to him earlier in the season. Let's start there.
Yeah.
Especially when they took that Vegas trip. They
Mm-hmm.
should have put Martell in his place then. And
Yes.
then after that, I think any cast is always stronger together than they are apart. And if Martell is the part that is making y'all um train go slower, cut the cord.
Mm-hmm.
Martell is one person.
Mm-hmm.
Cut the cord. If he's one who putting a hole in y'all ship to make it drown, throw him out, patch up the boat. He gotta go. And I think that's what they should have done, and done it publicly and said it out there. And here's the thing, because everybody don't have to like Mel, right? And y'all can still be mad at Mel. Like, there you go, win-win. Martell is gone, so you don't have to attach yourself to that. And then you can still have y'all little fake beef or whatever y'all got going on with Mel. Or how about this, Scott? Y'all just talk about yourselves and leave Mel alone altogether. But either way, they should have still did what they needed to do concerning Martell. And as long as they keep letting Martell get away, this little fake conversations that they have, like they're trying to talk something sense into him, he too far gone.
Yeah.
He don't feel like he did anything wrong. He don't feel like he said anything wrong. Like, there's no reason for y'all to have the conversation now. For what? Y'all a day late and a whole dollar short.
Absolutely. I agree with Shigo too. Owen should have put Martell in his place after he harassed her on the set of that. Bingo.
Yep.
Oh, bango. You said a whole word right there. None of this would have transpired if they had have nipped this in the butt. Bravo would never.
But let me reel it back some and take it off on, because everything is a pecking order. If
Mhm.
the executive producers, if the executive producers ain't did nothing, then Carlos. If Carlos ain't did nothing, then we go to on. But
Yeah.
everything has a pecking order, and they should have went to Carlos. Carlos, get your. They already going to jail every other month. How about that? And then they're doing these things. Carlos is the problem. He's let this cast get so outraged that he can't even pull them in.
Mm-mm. And it's sad. But when does Own step in and say, as the person that's writing the check, ultimately, that houses the show on the network? When do you step in and say, listen, if you can't get it together, we'll find somebody else that will?
Maybe Owen don't know.
And you have to, oh, they definitely know. This
Okay.
out on in public, and Own is actively being sued by, allegedly, I'm gonna say, but I've seen where people done sued them, bloggers and things like that, because of what's going on with Maurice. It's just a lot. It's a lot going on. Anitra, hey, what's going on? She says, hello, everyone. Hit the like button. I
Yeah.
hit my way in. Okay, thank you so much. Y'all, it's 134 of y'all in this chat. Please,
Yes.
in order to keep it free, help me hit the like button, okay? And make sure y'all go on over to both channels and do it. Okay? Please and thank you. All right, y'all. So let's just get into the episode. Okay, we're gonna talk about the main points. Um, friend, I'm just gonna say this. I don't want to see Destiny no more. I think that, this whole Moses conversation, we'll finish that out. But what else is going on? And Tisha, you think you slick. You try to sit up here and say, you know what? I just want to encourage Destiny. And I don't even want to bring up the fact that Mel insinuated that she's sleeping with Martell. You know that Mel did not say. You try to make it seem like Mel said that they were sleeping together. Mel said, I don't know what anybody's doing.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't say that they were absolutely sleeping together. So that just lets me know that you are constantly always in the rotation of hating on Mel. You just gotta find a way to make her look like the bad guy. Like, why even bring that up? Mel don't fool with Destiny. Destiny don't fool with her. Let it go.
Yeah.
Let it
So I got a question before we move on to the show. Do you think that Destiny and Melody should have a sit down, like what Letitia
no.
alluded to?
What they gonna talk about?
That's my thing. What is left to talk about?
What is left to talk about? Let me say this. As a person that has had to sever relationships with toxic friends, there's nothing that you can say to me. When I'm done with you, I'm done. I love you from afar.
Yeah.
I happen to you, but my peace has got to be protected because I never liked being around certain friends where I gotta monitor what I'm saying. I
Right.
gotta certain way because I don't want you to get all riled up. A lot of us women, I'm gonna just take y'all for just 2 minutes here because I need y'all to learn something, ladies, okay? And ladies are friends of these types of ladies. Y'all all got that friend that when you go out to dinner with them, they are sitting at the dinner table, they don't like their food, and they want to cuss people out or, I don't like this. Da, da, da. I, I'm not going out to eat with you no more. I'm not doing it no more. Or when we out in public, you being nasty to the people, the people at the retail spot, you being steak. I don't have time for that. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not be around nobody like that. If
Yeah.
you go deal with your shit,
Yep.
that's me. And I can see that Melody is like, I'm a mover and a shaker, a networker, if you will. You're a little too nasty for me. I can't share you. You're not the friend that I can share with others.
I think
You
Tisha
stay.
saying that was a cute little statement, but in reality, there's nothing else for them to talk about.
It's
And they've said their piece, and we're gonna move on. I don't see Destiny coming back after if this show get renewed. I don't see Destiny coming back after this season.
it's no point because I said all of that to say that Tisha and them probably feel the same way about Destiny, where she's a loose cannon.
Well,
You
Kimmy, we know Kimmy for sure feel
Yeah,
that.
Kimmy is like, I ain't got to deal with that. And I think Kimmy has a problem with the fact that Destiny doesn't share. People always saying that her and Maurice ain't got nothing going on. And she like, okay, well, she can keep prancing on the show and she got a whole story. But she
Couple of them.
Yeah, so Kimmy is like, because what you not about to do. Kimmy, remember that one episode I never forget? They was in this store and Kimmy kept asking her questions about Moses.
Yeah.
She was like, so what's going on? And Destiny kept on trying to change the and Destiny was like, why do you keep asking me? Clearly I'm not trying to talk about it. So why
Mm-hmm.
you keep asking me? And Kimmy was like, we got to talk about everything.
Yep.
So Kimmy is like, yeah, because what you're not about to do is keep playing in my face, and they ain't about to keep. I'm gonna show. I'm gonna show them what Jesus like. Okay, you up here acting like you holier than thou, and you ain't got to talk about nothing. But I got to give everybody everything but the last four. My social security number. You got the game fucked up.
I
Mm-mm.
don't think Kimmy like Destiny.
She
But
doesn't.
if we go back, Destiny never liked Kimmy because of the whole little chicken situation. They never
Yeah.
been friends. They've been more of associates. Oh, and because I give Kimmy a lot of slack, but I will give Kimmy for being mature.
Yeah.
Kimmy know how to handle herself in this situation. Kimmy know that this is a job, baby. We can all sit here, Kiki, and we're gonna go to our separate corners when y'all say, okay, we done rapping for the day. So I get that Kimmy gets that, and I think she does that a lot when it comes to Destiny. But do I feel like they've never been friends? Kimmy ain't never seen it for Destiny. Destiny ain't never seen it for Kimmy. And you can still see it now. That it's like, oh, okay.
Destiny is a leech. Every
Mm-hmm.
single time I see her on my screen, it's all about what somebody done for her. She's complaining that she don't want nobody telling nobody what they done for her. But bitch, what have you done for anybody but piss me off? I don't understand. You have done absolutely nothing for anybody around you. You are a parasite. Nobody wants to see you. You always in need. Nobody wants a needy ass bitch for a friend. You too old to be this needy. Get it together. Cause all you can't even go down to the black and eat the chicken wings for free no more. You're just a nasty stank individual. Because even when she sat her pickle face ass down with Kimmy and Tisha in that scene, the first scene that came on, she just looking just as sour as an old cucumber was dipped in vinegar. Girl, what do you want? What do you got? Get out of the scene. Don't nobody care. I'm over it.
She did look cute there. I love that Bane look on her.
Child, and she can take the thing all the way down and look like cousin it and make her way out the damn door.
I did. I said, oh, this look really pretty right there. She should definitely wear more bangs. And I'm not being sarcastic. I'm being for real, y'all. I'm not saying it to be funny. I thought she really looked pretty in this scene.
She needed to keep it cute and mute. Cute and mute. That's what she needed to do. She needed to ease on down the road real fast. Sick of
I
her.
think that who we Destiny. Hey Destiny girl, how you doing? Destiny friend is showing, and I ain't saying this is actual and factual, but this is coming off a little bit. You came on this show because you needed a check and a piece of a coin, okay?
Baby.
Because you never wanted to be open about anything. This is something that's embarrassing where somebody and took your man and you're willing to talk about it. And you went through a whole divorce, didn't want to talk about it. You had a whole alleged boyfriend named Moses, you didn't want to talk about, right? Your dad is sick, you don't want to talk about it. You got a business, you got a PPP loan allegedly, but you said you did, but you really did get one. You halfway wanted to talk about your personal life and how you get your business back on track. Girl, it's giving you needed a piece of a coin. So I'm gonna come over here and expose something you never really wanted to do since you've been on this doggone show. Tell me you need some money without telling me you need some money.
Let me talk to you, G baby, who baby, Destiny baby. Is that you? Um, what do you mean? When do y'all ever build up the black shows? I need you to rewind. I built up Summer House. I asked y'all to watch Black Show. Uh, this show, I just gave big ups to Marsau. We are on here talking about what we think about the show. Thank you for commenting. But if you want to go on and just say positive things about a show, then make you a channel that says G baby, who baby, I'm positive baby, because I'm going to talk about everything real nice, baby. Go on and do that. Okay? Let's do that. You know, I'm about to tell y'all, I ain't with the negative comments no more. Okay? Let's stop doing it. Because I'm going to, yeah, I'm a word assassin if you haven't known by now. Because you can get the fuck out of my chat, okay? Don't come on here being negative. Let's not do that. We are not being negative to anybody. We are building up this show by even talking about it. So I don't know if you're trolling or what, and I'm not in the mood today. Okay? So you're about to join the block list. So you're
Not
gonna,
block, friend. Not block.
yeah,
Block.
yeah.
Okay.
I, I,
So,
I think I'm feeling it. I'm negative.
friend, we're gonna let it go. We're gonna let it go, friend. Mm-mm.
What this person on your channel, so they not on mine. That's cool. They don't have to watch me. Just you know what? Don't watch me. Watch TV. How about that? Okay. Moving on, because we not about to address irrelevance anymore. So speaking into the positivity, because if it wasn't for us talking about this show, the motherfucker wouldn't be on. Okay, let's say that. So anyway, Destiny with negative ass must be friends with G baby who baby. Okay, let's move on. So what are your thoughts on Destiny with her cute bang?
I thought she did look cute, but I think she played herself because there's absolutely nothing that she'll be able to do for this show. And I feel like, baby, how low was your bank account that
Mm,
you came over here to have a conversation with Moses when you never want to show us Moses' face a couple of seasons ago? But you're willing to sit here and have a whole conversation? No, ma'am. I think she played herself. And then outside of the Moses thing, now what are you going to bring to the table? You and Mel do not need to have another conversation. That ship has sailed, so we're going to go on about our business. Then on top of that, I guess you got Martell left, but what you and Martell going to talk about?
right.
I,
But
she ain't got nothing to bring.
you know what I find interesting though in these moments? I feel like Kimmy and Tisha use this moment to say how, hey, Mel this and Sonny is terrible for doing this to you and blah blah blah. Where was all of this support for Mel?
Yeah,
Y'all down with her and say, y'all, it's like I love the fact that they're building Destiny up. Don't get me wrong. But I would love to see that bit of love spread to everybody. Y'all were
yeah,
supposed to be the core six. You didn't sit, neither one of them, there was never an episode where they sat down with Mel and said, oh my God, girl, I am so sad
correct.
this is happening to you. How can we support you? How can we be there for you? I'm so sorry that he's treating you this way. Instead, Tisha's like, oh, well, what about the matching BMWs? Martell's cheating on you. Oh, what about this and that and the third? Knowing you was your husband over here shelling the coins to the
That
bitch.
part right there. I think that that comment went over their head when all three of them was talking. When Mel laughed and said, "I know y'all ain't talking about girl code." Baby, she was shading y'all, in my opinion. I feel like Mel was shading
He was
Kimmy and Letitia for even uttering those words. Like, how dare y'all? Y'all know me way longer than
right.
y'all have known Destiny.
That part.
Destiny into the group. But y'all can have the sympathy and empathy for her, but and say, "Oh, she broke girl code." How to the ever? Where was my girl code? Where was that when it came down to it?
Mm-hmm. Thank you so much, Senior Chief 318. Listen, see, let me tell you something. She tried to
Super chat.
get out of trouble. That's what this is. I appreciate you and I receive it. Okay. Shay, you are one of the most unbiased content creators. I love
Yes,
so much. And I strive and thrive on that because I want to spread the love for everybody. Okay. All right. Thank you. That put me in a better mood right here. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. All. But y'all, yeah, I just think that Destiny, I don't like the way that Tisha and Kimmy are handling this with this situation simply because you don't do this for everybody.
correct.
Y'all pick and choose who you want to support and who you want to build up. And I just think it's messy. I think it's jacked up.
Yep,
And at least accept. I would have, honestly, here's another thing. I would have loved for them to say, you know what, Mel? This Sunny situation really opened my eyes. We should
correct.
be supportive to you.
Mm-hmm.
We sat Sunny down and had a conversation with her and told her that we didn't appreciate what she did with Destiny. We should have sat you down and we should have had the same conversation with you. I apologize.
Yeah. Yeah.
Something like that. But no, that's not what they
Yeah.
did.
To me, I feel like that's why the chuckle came in. It was like, girl, not y'all talking about no doggone girl code. The audacity of y'all. Like, how dare you say that? Now, let me say this.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, somebody with my name. Essence of Shay says, Shay girl, that was not coming from those two. You right, sis. What was I thinking?
I actually feel like Letitia would have reached out to Melody. I think Marsau really is the driving. Kimmy, I've always said I think Kimmy is a snake. I've been saying that for a while. I give Kimmy her props when props are due, but I also feel like Kimmy is very snakish at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
But I do feel like her and Letitia really did have a genuine relationship. And I think that's why both of them fell real hard when they did fall out. Because
Mm-hmm.
they did have a real genuine friendship and relationship. And not to put so much on Marsau, but let me put a little bit on Marsau. I do feel like he a little piece of the driving force as to why. Like what Stormy said when she was talking to the trainer girl,
Girl.
that he's like behind them falling out. And I kind of believe that. And the reason why I say that, y'all remember the whatever season it was, and when Martell invited Letitia and Marsau to the trip, the vacation.
Mm-hmm.
And it really did. You saw where they kind of jumped right back in place, like nothing had even been messed up. Letitia and Melody, they had a conversation. She talked to her. But if you notice, she was only able to have that conversation when Marsau was upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
She can't do that in front of him.
She doesn't have a backbone in front of him. That's exactly why she is has well, no, I'm gonna take that back. I'm gonna be heavenly for a second. I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna take it back.
Take it back.
I'm gonna take it back. That's why her and Stormy fell out, because I think she really did like Stormy, but that really Marsau and Stormy, I don't think that Marsau really saw it for Stormy. I think that Marsau sees through Stormy and her clout chasing. And so he never really got with it. And also Stormy want to be flashy and all this, that, and the third. And Marsau was the one driving up in the nice cars and this, that, and the third. So now you trying to outdo me. I ain't checking for that. So then Stormy peeps it and she's like, oh, so you hating on me. Yeah, I'm gonna do it even more. And I'm gonna call you a bitch in front of your wife. And she's still gonna be my friend. That's what she thought in her head. I don't know why she ever thought that that was gonna work. So
Right.
like, I am the puppet master when it comes to her. So I raise you, you's a fool, and you will not have any fans on this show. And I'm a villain, and they still gonna like me more than you. And it's true.
I'm gonna read Candy's, and she said Tisha can't stand Mel. She vents to Wanda, and she and her other CC's friend trash Mel weekly. I'm gonna say this. I don't know. I've been keeping up with the drama, so let me start there as for what's going on now. But I do feel like in the beginning, a lot of whatever she was doing towards Mel was rooted by Marsau. If we go back to season 1, or season 2, whatever season it was, and she as a male was taking Letitia to these places, and this is how you do this, and this is how you network, and woo woo woo, and blah blah blah, and getting her out there. Melody was telling her, leave them kids with their daddy. That's what the daddy for. Marsau said out his mouth, and that's why she going through a divorce now.
But see, Marceau also didn't want Tisha out of the house because the
That's
more
my point.
she gonna catch him doing dipping in and doing it, like my friend says. Okay.
Yeah, and that's why I do feel like they did have a genuine relationship. I don't feel like their relationship was fake. I feel like they had a genuine relationship. Marsau is the driving force behind it. And if Marsau is talking, we keep saying Letitia don't have no self-esteem. Letitia's insecure. We can go on and on about all the things we say about Letitia. If all of those things are true and then some, it's nothing for her husband, who she is financially depending on,
Mm-hmm.
literally financially depending on him for business, depending on him for livelihood, and again, the list can go on down the line, because he gives her an allowance monthly. His words, not mine. If he have this much control over her, you think it's nothing for him to say, oh, if you keep going down this road, you gonna get a divorce. Oh, that's why Martell cheated, because she always gone. He's literally saying these things to Letitia. And then on top of that, she got a whole mammy who telling her pretty much the same thing.
Child.
So she getting it from two people that she hold in high regards, her mama and her husband. She
Mm-hmm.
has to fall in line. This is me. Maybe I'm in a soft spot for Tisha. I don't know. But this is me. I feel like Marsau is behind a lot of it. But I think she's starting to come out of that, up under Marsau's shell a lot. I'm seeing her change. That's just me.
Tisha has to come out of the sunken place at this point, because it's not going to do her any good. It's really
Mm-hmm.
ain't there. So I just feel like whether she want to be friends with Stormy or not, Stormy, I feel like Stormy is a non-motherfucking factor for this show, because
Friend, can I add this before we go to Stormy?
oh, go ahead.
Let me add this one little part of my rant. Let me add this one part. I also feel like that's why male language have changed concerning Tisha and Marsau.
Mm,
You notice she don't give it to Tisha. She said, "Oh, I'm gonna save it for your husband, the one who's doing the real talking."
mm,
Have y'all been, even from last season? She's not talking to Letitia because Letitia ain't doing it.
mm-hmm.
And whatever she's doing, and no, and I'm not saying this by no stretch of a mean that Letitia is innocent. I know Letitia have definitely threw the rock and tried to hide her hand in plenty of situations. So this
Mm-hmm.
is not to remove her from anything. She'll play her part as well.
Mm,
However, I think that Mel knows that, oh, wait a minute. This
yeah.
ain't even Tisha.
No.
Tisha, you gonna step to the side. I'm gonna check your man since he got so much to say. All right, now.
But see, that's a problem. Well, Mel, you need to be checked too, because you can't be getting in nobody's marriage like that.
Yeah, that too. I agree with that as well.
The way that I would say, I think that's where she's gone wrong. I think that Mel wants so much for Tisha. You can't want more for somebody than they want for themselves.
I agree with
And
that.
you knowing that Marsau is an obstacle, you can't force your way in to help her see the forest for the trees.
That is true.
Do that. Okay. But hey, it is what it is. But moving into, they begin to talk about Stormy and Tisha coming back together at some point, and Tisha reveals, she's like, "Listen, I can be cordial with anybody," and I agree with Tisha. Listen, I don't care what my husband does. What you're not about to do is sit here and call my husband a bitch.
Agree. I agree.
And be your friend. No, ma'am.
Yep.
No. There's a better way to have handled whatever you felt about Marcel. But to call him a bitch, apologize for it, and then go back and call him a bitch again, no, ma'am. We not doing.
On so many levels.
Yeah, get somebody else to do it, because it ain't me. Okay.
Yep.
So now we have Martell and his line behind sitting here with Miss Manicure Nail. Okay. So Nail is talking out the side of her neck, where first she's like, you know, Mel told me about the whole situation, and I don't agree with her sending you to the jail. But why are you doing revenge P? Now, I need you to stop making this about your son. Your son and his little petty crimes. That ain't, he ain't got shit on this neurotic fool over here. Okay. The bottom line is, black people, open your ears. When they did that shit, they did that shit. They need to do the crime. You do the crime, you pay the time. Okay? Ain't no free little Jeremy. If little Jeremy went to the corner store and stole the Snicker bar, then little Jeremy going to jail for stealing the Snicker bar.
What
Okay?
they say? If they said did it, he did it.
Okay. So we have got to stop the bullshit.
I
Okay? We gotta stop it.
I
You are here coddling your child. I'm not about to sit up here and coddle a grown man as my former husband. The
mm-hmm.
thing is, the reality is, and I said this in my review, we are continuing to coddle these men, and these men do not coddle us. When are we going to stop overly protecting them? But they don't protect us. They don't. You don't protect our health by not sleeping around and dicking around town. You don't protect our image by protecting us. You don't protect our finances by connecting with us and contributing positively to the household. There's a lot of men out here that just are not doing that, and you're leeching. And that's what Martell did. He sat up there acting like playing businessman, putting on the clothes, putting on a good look, but not even giving his wife props. I remember when Mel did, she was doing a speaking engagement. And instead of him being proud of her, the whole time he was complaining, talking about something, and you need to thank me when you go up there, because you wouldn't be able to do any of the stuff that you're doing if it wasn't for me and all the stuff that I do. When I take care of the kids, I'm the one that's there. But how about you wouldn't be able to do any of the shit that you do if I wasn't me? I wasn't out here making the money, making the connections, building the business, supporting you, being your fucking rib. All you want to do, I'm trying to be your rib, but you constantly trying to put me in the damn slow cooker.
Mm-hmm.
I'm damned if I do, I'm damned if I don't. So, what are your thoughts on this whole scene with Miss Nell and Martell? Because, frankly, Miss Nell, baby, you are the flip flopper of the century, and you are not Mel's friend, in my opinion.
I think Miss Nail saved herself by saying, I see why she did it and why you doing stuff like that. So for me, I kind of think she kind of saved herself forward. I do also agree with the fact that you can't keep using your son as the freaking blueprint for every black male that is coming and going. Even your son ain't even innocent, to be honest.
Hmm.
Obviously, he did something that his butt deserved to get locked up for. Whether you felt like it was good enough or not, you mama, so you gonna feel a way regardless, kind of like Miss Merlene. However, what they're doing is wrong, and if you do something wrong, then you know the consequences and repercussions that comes behind that. I do think that Miss Nell, I'm gonna say this. I respect the fact that Miss Nell kept it a bean with Mel and
Mm-hmm.
was like, I was definitely looking at you sideways, wondering why the heck you were gonna get him locked up. But now that I hear the full story, I'm
But
okay.
but did she keep it a bean though?
I
I,
don't know. So I'm seeing it two ways.
mm-hmm.
I do feel like a lot of this is, oh, y'all ain't gonna like this. I'm gonna say it anyway. I think a lot of this is for TV. I don't know if Miss Nail would have said this without this. To me, this sounds like something that the producers probably fed her to kind of say. That's
Mm.
just me because Miss Nail have always been team male. Even when she tried to be neutral in the situation, I kind of felt like she's always been kind of team male, more on male side than she was on Martell's side. So it kind of given like they kind of force fed her to say some of this stuff. However, I wish Miss Nail would have left the comments and left that to be table talk conversation between her and her husband instead of her going to Tisha and Kimmy and Martell and Melody by saying all like I don't agree with that, but I feel like this is for TV to get a round up and get another dynamic to the show. That's just me. But in real life, I wish she would have left that part out and just let it be a thing of, well, girl, what's happening? Because I don't know, child. I don't know.
I
I'm
res-
trying to help Miss Nail out. I don't know.
I respect the perspective, but Miss Nail is fake because number one, you didn't come to the podcast. One thing, it's in Huntsville. Okay, the creator, it's not even Mel's event. It was Carlos King's event. So none of them really get a pass in my book for not coming. Because, well, actually, I still feel like with Tisha, she like, well, you is interviewing Mel, and I don't want to get kicked the fuck out. Because, me and Mel just getting back. I ain't trying to get kicked out. But still, it's a Carlos King production event,
I'm
right?
mad at Letitia feeling the way she did.
No, I'm not mad at it either. I'm absolutely.
Mhm.
But Kimmy, you should have been there. But then again, I'm like, well, Mel, you didn't even know Kimmy's mama had cancer. So I digress. But Miss Nell, you had your ass front and center at that name changing ceremony, being messy
But
because
she was invited.
yeah, but nobody else was invited, so you showed up because you
She was
wanted to
invited.
be invited. Okay, but guess what? The podcast is here. That Mel invited to come and do the book bag drive at your daycare center? Was Mel invited to all of the stuff that you had going on? She comes and shows up and supports you. You want to come when it's convenient for you. Then you going over here and talking, you trying to build relationships with everybody else on the cast, which I can appreciate her doing. I don't think that's a problem. But you
Mhm.
over here having these conversations. You was being messy with Stormy on episode 1. You saying, I haven't talked to Mel. First
Yeah.
of all, you even have to reveal that. You
Yeah.
don't tell them when you talking to her. That's your friend.
Yeah.
My clearly see that Stormy is coming in here to be messy and talk trash. If Mel is supposed to be your friend, you just like, I don't know anything about any of that. I'll have a conversation with Mel.
Yeah.
You leave
Mhm.
that.
Leave it alone.
So you Miss Ma'am, Miss Old Lady with a perky butt. That's what Miss Nail is. You are being extra special messy. And I don't like that. And I see right through your BS. You
Yeah.
try on the dark side. Now, Nell, here's what you should have done. You should have rode the coattails of your own story, which is the fault of many of the people on this cast. And you're falling victim to the same BS that they do. Everybody loved you because of what was happening with your own family. You don't have to fall into the trap of the cycle of, oh, let's all just not like Mel together. Let's all have a problem with Mel together. Let's all screw Mel over together. That's getting old and dry.
I
Lean.
don't think Miss Nail doing that.
I think she's on the verge of it because now you're getting yourself involved in all this drama with Mel and Martell. You telling Martell he ain't invited to your birthday and how you feel about the revenge P, but you didn't even really dial into it. He's showing you these messages, sitting up here clearly lying. And Mel, quiet as this kept alleging, in my opinion, I feel like your TikTok dancing husband already told you about this video. Cause I feel like Martell done showed everybody already. That's
You know what I think for Miss Nail and Chris? I'm gonna put both of them in there because they both publicly came out by saying how they're still friends with both of them and they're trying to stay neutral. This is my advice for the Fletchers altogether, which is don't speak on the Mel and Martell situation at
right.
all. And even if they come and vent to you, be the oh man, that is messed up. I'm praying for y'all. I hope y'all can work this out. If there's anything that I can do, y'all let me know. But I think the best way for them to stay neutral in the situation is not to speak on it, their situation at all. And that way you can for real, be neutral in the situation. You know,
I
hey,
they
you
have they
still
have
friends with Mel. I'm still friends with Martell. I know they split. We've developed our own relationship with them, but we can't speak on a situationship because it's going to get to the point which I feel like the fans are doing where they're going to want you to pick a side. Either you're gonna be Mel or you're gonna be Martell. And if that's the case, don't talk about it at all, and that way you won't have to be pulled to the left or to the right.
I feel I can agree with what you're saying, but I also think right is right and wrong is wrong.
Yeah.
And that Nell and Chris are still stuck in this counseling mode because when they were married, they were
Correct.
that Martell and Mel would go to for advice. Mel was over there breaking glasses and shit at Nell's house.
Yeah.
But at that point, you have to have that real conversation like Chris had with Martell later on in the episode, where he says Martell tries to give him a whole bag of bullshit like he did with Nell at this table.
Mm-hmm.
And first and foremost, I love that Chris checked him at the door and was like, "Don't you call my wife no side chick. She ain't no damn side chick,
I'm
motherfucker."
surprised
I was
we
like,
kept it very cool, calm, and collected
mm-hmm,
because Martell, I walk up on him and told him, "I told you once, don't play with me.
mm-hmm,
You play with your side chick. You would know better than me." Like I would
yeah,
have beat him in his own game. Now you tell me the definition of side chick. Don't you have one? Wait, weren't you the same person that was mad when the folks were calling your actual side chick a side chick?
right.
But you want to sit over here and talk my wife of 30 plus years. Don't make me knock you down this hill. Don't make me.
I don't even want to have the side chick conversation when it comes to Nell. They've been married for 30 plus years.
Thank you.
Let it go. Let it burn. Let it be done. I don't. Why are we doing this? Why are we even having this conversation? This is a load of bullshit.
Correct. I agree. But Martell was utterly disrespectful to say that to her and then to turn around and say it to him. That's Chris should have knocked him off his feet. Point blank period the end. And
But
only promote violence. He should have knocked him off his feet.
but did you also notice how Martell kept on trying to say Arion's name and they kept barking over it? He said
That's what he was saying?
yes. He said her
Oh.
name with Nell, and he said it again when he was talking to Chris. So he
I
did
didn't know what they were saying. Okay, got it.
trying to fake like he's trying to bring her into the story because he said film my real life. So you trying to piss either you trying to make it seem like you trying to bring on the show, which I don't think Martell really want her on.
I don't think he wants her on the show either.
But I think he's trying to piss Mel off by talking about her on the show because he thinks, oh, Mel gonna see this and I'm talking about Arion. Mel doesn't care.
Yeah.
But I love that. So Martell, we can segue right into the Chris thing where Chris is asking him valid questions. Martell tries to say, oh no, them charges going to be dropped and this, that, and the third. And Chris says, well, why would you get locked up for something that they're not going to pick up charges for?
Correct.
But it never locked you up. But Chris also said, what's the resolution?
Yeah.
Martell had nothing to say.
Mm-hmm.
He don't even have a reason for his bullshit that he can communicate effectively. He kept on saying, ask her.
You're right.
No,
He's like, no, I'm asking you.
no, you don't have, there is no method to your madness.
Yep.
Right then and there is where I would have, if I'm Chris, I'd be like, you know what? Take me out the group chat because you, sir, and you're crazy. There's nothing that I can say or do to help you. I'm done.
I think, and that's why, moreover, that's why they shouldn't go to them and have the conversation.
Mm-mm.
Because it's either dang if you do, dang if you don't. If you team Melody, they mad at you. You team Martell, so one of them gonna be mad at you. Melody mad at you. So I think they just need to leave it alone. Just leave it alone.
Yeah, there's no way to be new. My thing
There's
is
no way to be neutral in this situation. Leave it alone.
because right, and again, like I said before, right is right and wrong is wrong.
Agreed.
Want to be neutral in the situation of Revenge P. You were out here doing this lady entirely wrong. There is never anything that she would say to you or do to you that says, oh, you know what, I got you. I'm going to get you to stop doing what you're doing. I'm going to send everybody a picture of you sucking my dick. What? How was that ever a punishment for anything? How is
Mm-hmm.
that ever proving a point? It's not.
He's stupid.
He's idiot.
Like he is stupid.
Anytime that's your way of chastising somebody for treating you a certain way, you got another thing coming.
And,
That
and for me, because I'm tired of this happened in 2022 and here we are in 2024. Please, sir, stop saying. And I'm sure you're gonna say this again because they've already taped this. It don't matter, baby. That's still good enough time for your butt to be locked up. You
is
have not reached the what is it called? The statute of limitation. Baby, you ain't reached it yet. It's still very much fresh and new.
right.
If you would have done something 5 years ago, if you get caught, guess what? You're going to jail. You're going to be held accountable. So I'm kind of tired of hearing this happened in 2022. Don't nobody care. You did it. Point blank, period, and the end.
Yeah,
Let it go, Elsa. Let it go.
I'm just sick of it. I'm just tired of at this point I feel like as viewers, we're just sitting up here waiting on the next thing that he's going to do. And it's sick and it's sad. You know that their life is ultimately everybody's entertainment. But that's not entertaining to see him constantly doing this stuff. The stuff that he's doing with his children to his children, the stuff that he's doing to their mother. It's just too much. The stuff that you do all of this complaining about Mel, but where is the complaints for your dick breath girlfriend? You are constantly allowing her to go on the internet and make you look like a fool. You don't never check her or have nothing to say about her talking about you licking her ass, her trashy box, and doing all of this nasty stuff to her. She don't never talk about how, oh, he's bettered my life. Or he's done this, he done that. All she be talking about, girl, he was over here licking my ass. Who cares?
That's all she can say. But I feel like a lot of that is because she also goes after Melody and he
Yeah,
likes it. So
she just she not Melody. She's realizing where the money was coming from and where the money resides, and
yeah.
it don't come from Martell. But Martell is a lost cause, and that's just what it is going to be. Girl, what you think about Trisha and Ken? Not so much a Ken doll. Trisha, I'm skeptical of people whose top lips don't move. Because when she talk, it's very stiff. It's given. I gave her the name Stiff Lip Trish. Okay, because I can't understand where. Yeah, I think this is just a waste of space. I think that this is yet another friend that has fucked on Martell that Stormy is connected to, and I'm really questioning Stormy's morals at this point. Because Stormy, you know that nothing about this lady's life is interesting, but you brought her on here to yet again bring somebody else that is fucked on Martell. But go ahead, friend, what you think?
This was a bad pick. Point blank, period, the end. It's a bad pick.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, did she just get some new teeth? And they
Oh,
still selling it in her mouth? Why baby not talking? Why she not enunciating her words?
mm,
Where's the little razzle dazzle to your tone? Like, man, what are we doing? It
mm,
was, yeah, I did
yeah.
a divorce, but we still married. I go to the gym.
You got the lip. Your top lip is. You're not doing it right. We got.
I go to the gym.
You
I go
got.
to the gym.
Because I went up to the jail, and I just was talking. That me and I'm still married and stuff, and I got a boyfriend, and we work out every day. And girl, what? Trish, don't don't come back now. You hear? Don't. Cause you listen, Trish. Let me talk to you for a second. Cause friend, she's sanctified, and I understand. She saved some holy oil for me and my braids for later. But Trish, baby, let me holler at you. This ain't for you. This ain't what you want. You don't want to. You don't want to be on TV, honey. You're clearly uncomfortable with the cameras.
Very.
You definitely have an issue with getting a divorce. I don't know if being on the show is a cry for help and attention to get this divorce done, but I don't know if you and steroids Ken are. This is just a parody, y'all. Don't judge me. I don't think Ken on steroids. Let me take that back. But you and Ken, aka Mr. T, um, I don't know if y'all gonna make it. I
I
don't.
don't think so. It's a bad pick. It's bad. Like somebody put a battery in her back now. Wound her up, please.
Yes. And and you know what? Here's my problem with these scenes with Trish. They're too damn long. Okay.
Too long.
We're talking to her and then we go to commercial and we're talking to her some more. You're wasting my mother effing time. Okay. See, I ain't say it that time. I ain't say the whole thing. But yeah, Trish, you wasting our time, baby.
It's a bad one. Sorry, not here for it.
Now
I do not like the dynamic. Bring it on to say her and Martell did something. Who cares? Who freaking cares?
you will be bringing half of Huntsville on there for who
Thank
he
you.
stuck his cesspool dick inside of. Nobody cares, okay? Nobody cares.
I
And
don't care. And I feel like it's disrespectful
yeah,
for you to say you're wanting to move towards marriage with this man, but you sitting over here talking about how you let Martell and y'all did whatever y'all did whenever y'all did it. Like, baby, I would get on this show and act like he act. Do I know you? No, you don't know me.
period.
I,
But
I don't know who this man is.
he
I
knew.
don't know.
Stormy knew. That's why you brought her on here. Let's just talk about it. Okay, the elephant in the room. Stormy ain't got no damn storyline. So Stormy is in every scene being got daggone messy, the messiest to the max, talking about what everybody else got going on except her damn self. Cause she ain't got nothing going on. Stormy, I've said this in my review. Stormy thinks that she's on the Real Housewives of Huntsville. And baby, don't nobody this ain't the right show. Because you trying to buy a house in LA, you take your ass over there with the Beverly Hills girls, then make your little money look like you only got $5 in the bank. Okay. You are over here with these small fries that's pretending like they got money and they really don't. Cause Tisha over here living in the little house on the corner, little house on the prairie. You got Stormy. I don't want to shoot you down for what you got going on because you are successful. I still think you pay for positive comments. I think that you've managed to work social media where, I guess for your own mental health, you only want to see positivity. So you pay to have positive things put on you. I believe that, in my opinion. I do. You have an ad every 5 minutes. Listen, your business is doing well. Okay. I want you to do well. I want black women, black people. I'm rooting for everybody black. But Stormy, you're still boring. It doesn't matter how much money you have. We don't want to see you spend it. It doesn't matter. I love to see Candy spending money, Candy Burris. I love seeing the Real Housewives of Atlanta, all of them, because they had personality. I love seeing that. Even Porsha, she's annoying as fuck, but she's still entertaining. You, ma'am, are not. I'm so
Yeah.
sorry. You paid to get on this show. You're paying to buy cars and shit to try to make yourself look wealthy and famous. Well, you are wealthy, I guess. Let's just go with that. But you can't pay us enough to be entertained because you're not. You're not entertaining. I'm so done with that. Stormy, don't bring nobody else on this show. Because this was a total epic fail, and it still doesn't make you interesting. You don't have, and I've said this to y'all a million times before. Stormy, you don't have the it factor that Mel has. I'm telling you right now, I think Stormy got a shrine somewhere with Mel up on it. And she like, why? Why you and not me? I got the money. Why do you got the fame? Run your business. Be famous at the bank. That's what I want to do. I want to be famous at the bank. Not on TV with a bunch of motherfuckers that I don't give a shit about. That's what you doing, Stormy. You wasting your damn time. All the time that you filming for this show, you could be in a warehouse packing an order. That's what you could be doing and getting more money. But yet you on here with these broke ass folks complaining and trying to look good. It's giving stale. Yeah. Stormy, we don't subscribe. We don't subscribe. Go ahead, Sean. Put your pearls back on. You clutched them so hard they fell in your seat. I see them. They shining. Yeah.
Porsha, okay.
Come up, friend. Look, y'all. She not gonna do no more lives with me. I'm gonna get a virtual spanking when we end this. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my punishment like I always do. Friend, I love you.
Say this with Stormy. It's not a good fit on this show
No.
at all. But y'all heard me say this before. For the new people who ain't heard me say this, I really do believe she belongs over there with Rebel Collective. I'm gonna be honest. I
Mm-hmm.
don't think she's a good fit for Huntsville. I also feel like I don't like that Stormy switched up who she was. I would have respect the fact that she was this ghetto chick. What was her words? What's up? Who said that? Whatever her words was,
Mm-hmm. That's what's up.
that's what's up. I would rather have that Stormy back and
Mm-hmm.
show authentic Stormy.
Yep.
I think that Stormy really did not care about the bullcrap. I think that Stormy was okay with, yes, I'm the rich bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Now what? I'm just over here listening to y'all talk. I think we need to go back to that Stormy. This Stormy over here trying to stir the pot, which ain't bad because somebody had to take Tiffany's spot. But however, she's not doing a good job at it.
Yeah.
That's just me. I don't feel like she's doing a good job at it. So for me, for Stormy, I would like her off the show.
I would too.
I don't think she's a good fit.
She's
And,
mm-hmm.
and I'm say this about Stormy. I'm not mad at her paying for ads because everybody pay for ads. That's how we see the toilet
Oh,
tissue we gonna buy.
you
That's
got
how we
I,
know what.
yeah, I pay for them for my business.
Yeah,
You're paying for comments too. That's if you I feel like, in my opinion, Stormy uses her Love and Marriage Huntsville check to pay for all these damn ads where she gonna pop up every 5 seconds on your timeline. It's like she gonna pop up so damn much you ain't got no choice but to buy something just to get rid of. Okay. But then when you buy it, you ain't gonna get it for a whole month. So it's like, damn, I did all this to buy your shit so you can get off my timeline, and I ain't even got the damn glaze that you glazing up legs with. Where's the hair care products? But I digress. It just gives off fake. It's very fake to me. I just feel like Stormy is not being authentic. I think that Stormy is a huge Clear Eyes commercial. You trying to do the whole be like me, everybody. I'm rich. But we don't even enjoy watching you be rich. You don't you want to be popular so bad. It's lame.
I don't necessarily think Stormy is fake. I think
Mm.
Stormy,
She fake as fuck.
Stormy okay, Stormy came in one way. The people talked about her so bad because she was using so much slang and she was a little piece of a ghetto, right? And I felt like because she don't handle criticism well, which was another reason why I feel like she shouldn't have been on the show because, baby, you got to have some thick skin to be over here on the TV now. Okay? So, because of those things, I think that's why she did a 180. But
Sto-
I think she should have stuck to who she was. Keep the ghetto, the slang. Yeah, I talk like this, but baby, I'm worth $5 million. Now what?
but
You know,
but honestly, Sean, it's not even about how her way of speech. She's a liar. Stormy wants to be adored. That's what it is. She is so fake. Stormy, we talked about it earlier. Trish is the second person that the fucked on Martell that she done talked about or known on this show. She lied about her interaction with Gatormouth. Apparently Gatormouth was picking up some dude that worked in their warehouse that was supposed to be Courtney's best friend. You knew about this chick. So therein lies, you're a liar. You knew all about this couple. You knew all about their problems because there's no way that you could pay me to think that old Gatormouth wasn't spilling all the tea to her friend, to Stormy, to Courtney, to everybody else that would listen. Okay? You knew who she was. And you came on this show. I don't know how soon that she came in and revealed that she knew Gator Mouth or whatever the hell. But that's just fake to me. You act like Mel didn't help you get on the show. You acting like so many people, like you're so interesting that and you know what? I gotta say this. Carlos King didn't even want you on the show. You had to go and ask Melody to be an ambassador for your product so that you could get connected some kind of way. And then you told Mel that you wanted to be on the show, and then she helped you because Carlos, you paid to meet Carlos, and he said no. So that's even more puzzling and confusing to me that he's trying to push you forward. That makes me even further believe that he don't really fuck with Mel. You're doing this just because you don't like her, or I think Carlos is mad because Mel doesn't need him. And I think that he wants to be the captain of the girls and controlling the check and this, that, and the third. But now you're trying to push Stormy. It's very evident that you're trying to push her as the forefront of the show because you just have no other way. That's what I think. And I think that you never believed in Stormy. And I still think that he don't think Stormy is going to be the way to go with this show. But who else do you have to rely on? Destiny is still a missed bag. She is just a person that just need to go. Tisha is not going to be the leader of the girls. Kimmy is just always going to say Martell is a good guy. I don't, there's nobody else on this show that can stand out. So I guess you got to work with what you got. And that's Stormy. And it ain't working. I don't know.
Okay. I feel like as far as Carlos go, because Carlos really don't like nobody outside of the core six, to be honest. Because he ain't like Destiny either.
Mm-mm.
So I think because Mel did fight for her to get on the show,
Mm-hmm.
I think it is one of them things, kind of like what she did with Destiny. Oh, you here? Let's kind of make the best of it. And
Mm-hmm.
then to see that, okay, people are engaging with Stormy, whether it's good or bad. Like people say all the time, bad press is just like good press. So I think Carlos leaned in on that. And especially even when her mama, Miss Betty, came in and shook the table too. I think if for in his mind, because he liked these toxic mothers, it gave more, validity to her and the show. That's just my opinion. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know with Stormy. Do I think she belongs on Huntsville? My answer is still gonna be a hard no. I
Mm-hmm.
don't believe she belongs on Huntsville. I think that she's still trying to find her footing and her place on the show. And it's showing
Mm-hmm.
that she's still trying to find it. Like, what do I do? Do I be this girl? Am I this type of girl? Like, whatever. So, and as long as she's still in that spot, I think a lot of people probably still won't like Stormy because she needs to stand in who she is and what she's gonna be.
Correct.
And that's what I say for Stormy.
Yeah, she's just being at this point. She's just being messy, and you just
Yeah.
It's like you're just grasping at straws to figure out how to be relevant. And she just has a thirst for fame. It's been evident since she walked on the screen. I was like, ooh, this bitch is thirsty. I could. It was oozing from under her wig. She's very, very thirsty. And it's sad. I could tell even when she told her story of when she wanted to end her own life, it was all over attention. She never has been, she's never gotten, she wants to be adored. That's what it is. And Stormy really needs, she needs help. She needs therapy. She really does.
But
And
I feel like in that, I feel like there's her storyline.
lean,
She, yep,
yeah.
she's a only child, so
Mm-hmm.
she has the only child syndrome going on.
Mm-hmm.
Um, her mother and her, I actually feel like her family dynamic was good enough to hold her alone to where
Absolutely.
she did not have to get into everybody's business. I think Stormy, in my opinion, can coast alone because her storyline is able to hold up. And then when she get with the other group, she could be like, "Oh, dang, y'all doing it?" Kind of like how we saw Stormy in the beginning. Like, "Oh, that's what y'all."
Child.
Now, Destiny, why you like and ask the questions and be that Stormy and where you involved, but you ain't involved. You know,
Mm-hmm.
all because we in a group setting and I'm trying to put the pieces together and that's it. But I think she has enough to carry on with what's going on with her mother, her sibling, well, her cousin. They looks like siblings with each other. Her own business that she have going on. Stormy got a lot of stuff she could talk about. The fact that she wants another child.
Yeah.
That's a huge storyline. Talk
Well,
about
I'm gonna have to disagree with that being the storyline thing with the child.
it. Okay.
I don't think Courtney really checking for another child. I just because
I don't think you want one either.
I don't think he believes in the process. I think he will want to have a kid, but I don't think that they need to have another kid with all the stuff that they got going on with their business. But listen, who am I to say? I'm not around them 24/7, so I don't know what
Yeah.
on. But her mother is toxic as hell. I think
Yes.
she needs to deal. Stormy needs to deal with the fact that her mother is a leech. Her mother has. She may feel some type of way because she utilized her mother's land and had her shop at her mother's house for so long. Now she feels like her mother is entitled or she has to do this and that and the third for her family or whatever. But she never deals with her mother's toxic energy and how
Correct.
the people and how she treats her aunt. She needs to deal with that stuff and she need to check her mother and put her mother in her place.
Mm-hmm.
Is and let her mother know that she thinks that she's toxic too. And
Yeah.
she's on some of her mother's traits.
Yep. I think she has a lot to stand on by herself.
Yeah, and not pushing her mother with this stupid ass storyline of she don't fuck with Melody. Who we don't give a damn about your mother. Your mother is too fucking old to be acting like that. Let's say that first and foremost. Okay. So y'all needed to keep that storyline in house
Yeah.
with what like you said, with their family. Not
Mm-hmm.
sitting up here, oh, hey, and my mother don't like Mel. Let's go with that. No. You
Yeah.
look real dumb. But
Yeah.
anyway, let's go on to this. Any more thoughts on any of the other scenes on that came up?
No, I didn't like not this past Sunday, but last week episode. I did not like it at all. I was like, this is boring as
Oh my god.
heck. I was like, I didn't even really pay attention. What was I doing? I think I was eating and on my phone, and I was like, I don't even know what happened and what's going on. So I didn't even care for that episode. And Saturday's episode, again, Trish, baby, I'm gonna need you to learn how to talk, open up your mouth, enunciate. But I do want to talk about the Moses and the Destiny sit down. That's what I want to talk about. Because Moses, you're trash. This
Mhm.
relationship with Sonny and Moses is giving me opportunist. It
Mhm.
is best. I'm sorry. We can dislike Destiny for a lot of things.
Mhm.
I'm sure we will continue to. Destiny ain't wrong in this situation. And I am standing on that. She's not wrong. Moses is trash, and I think we need to give Moses just as much smoke as the people want to give Sonny. Moses deserved a lot of this smoke. And for him to sit up here and tell her in her face, oh, well, you knew it was over. Nigga, how are you still texting me? If we still meeting up, how dare you tell me I knew that it was over with? In which way? And in what way?
Baby, Moses was tearing Destiny's drawers off of her with his eyes that entire time.
When
This
she walked through the door, he looked her up and down.
He gave her the ocular pat down, okay?
Did,
Looked right over to her and was like, damn.
did.
And
She
I
did it on purpose. And she pulled the Porsha when she went to meet up with Dennis. Wear
absolutely,
the tightest dress, had the titties pushed up so he can see.
yeah, yeah. And he had so many flashbacks of him and Destiny's angry coochie, okay? He was, the angry rides that she used to give him, okay? But that whole sit down was just, listen, at the end of the day, Moses and Sonny are married, okay? Destiny, they didn't need your blessing.
Don't.
He was fucking you for 15, 16 years, okay? And he never married you. Y'all never got together. Y'all never sealed the deal. All you were was a fuck buddy, a bona fide fuck buddy, and he was giving you money, okay? That's it. That's all. He was married apparently before, got a divorce. Did he come marry you? No, Coleslaw Jr. Then you got married. Didn't last that long, okay? I try to, Brittany. So then she got married. That didn't last long. Then getting paternity tests. Because I believe that LeBaric probably thought that found out about Moses and allegedly may have thought that was his kid.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all got a lot of BS with y'all too, but the bottom line is, Sonny, is this trifling what you did? Absolutely. But am I mad? I'm not. Because at the
It's
end of
trife.
it's you said it's trifling.
It's trife. It ain't a lit. It's just trife.
Yeah, it is. But you know what? Who gives a shit? Destiny, you ain't lock them down, okay?
Yeah.
Destiny, Sunny and her forehead and her nice cooch was able to go ahead and lock him down. She probably said, "Listen, I ain't about to help you invest in your business and help you do all this shit unless we get married." It was quid pro quo. You
And
so
that's why it's given in like y'all doing this for opportunists. For even for y'all to come out and say y'all got married at 3 o'clock and by 5 p.m. y'all at the doctor's office doing IVF. Like what are y'all like what?
yeah,
Baby,
yeah.
y'all first?
Mm.
I don't know. This is giving opportunists. Journey said, how was it trifling when Sonny and Moses were unattached, single people? I feel like it's trifling because at the very least, and Freeman gave this example 2 weeks ago. If I'm getting married or she getting married and I am the wedding planner, the
Mm.
wedding get called off, and you see me 2 weeks and 2 months later, whatever the case, with your ex-fiance, it's unprofessional. And it's giving, oh, you've been eyeing my man the whole time. It just look bad. The optics is bad. And whether we want to use the friend word or not between Sonny and Destiny, on a professional level, you knew that was her boyfriend.
And
Whether y'all friends or not.
just like I said 2 weeks ago, hey, you won. I just I refuse. I don't know if it's because it's destiny, but
Because it's Destiny.
I think it's because it's destiny, but also because, listen, shit happens, okay? Destiny, listen, you lost, okay? You didn't come to his birthday party. You didn't do what he wanted you to do. Okay. Y'all weren't compatible.
Now I will say this: do I think that Moses and Destiny would have ever got married? My answer is actually no. I don't think they would have ever rolled off in the sunset together.
No,
That's just true tea right there.
no.
I just don't think that.
He
However,
ain't seen her enough. He ain't seen her enough. Okay.
right.
Because he
But
like,
they've always been each other's jump off. So who's going
yeah.
to take the jump off seriously? Even on Destiny end.
Destiny, as much as I don't like her, she deserves somebody that don't say saint. Okay. You 42 years old, you sainted her. Okay. I gotta send you back. Moses, before you part the Red Sea, I need you to go take a grammar class. Because when you get to Jesus, I want you to be able to tell them in the correct grammar what you need to do, how you confess your sins. I don't, because I don't want to see you say that again, Moses. Okay. But
Another thing, why I'm gonna clock Sunny in her forehead, because this is a very educated, good head on her shoulders. We see the head, so we know it's good and stable, right? You want me to believe
oh my God.
that you want a mom who can't even talk?
Oh my God. Oh my God. You got to have some stable shoulders to hold that damn head up. Okay. You
And
got.
what is that? And I want to believe that Moses is
Mm,
accepted you, and you good with this. He won't even open up his mouth and talk.
mm-mm.
You attracted to Moses. Moses is good looking, which I give him that.
Yeah.
You
Mm,
saw good lookingness,
mm-hmm.
right? You saw the package. The
Mm,
man is fine.
mm-hmm.
You ready for a baby. No prospects was in line.
Yep.
So you kept seeing Moses in and out of St. Louis over and over and over again. So you felt like he was the one. But I don't know if he is. Because you're bragging about the fact that he had 15 girlfriends when you met him. Baby, that ain't nothing to brag about. You're showing your desperation in life.
Mm.
You're showing I'm this accomplished woman with money, with resources, and I can't find nobody. And that's exactly what it was. And she got stigmatized. But
Mm-hmm.
she's okay with being girlfriend number 16. And just because you got the ring, you feel like you're right. It didn't. Look at Porsha. But you got too many examples across the board.
Yeah.
You ain't got the golden goose. Friend, you were just
Listen. Listen. He. Let me tell you something. Moses and Destiny enjoyed each other. Okay, because ain't nobody gonna be nobody's uh dedicated side chick for 15 years, and you ain't getting dick down, back cracked, and effed all around. Okay, listen. They was doing it all types of ways. Kingdom come. Okay, all pun intended. Listen. The bottom line is, for me, I don't have an issue with with Sunny. I'm team Sunny, okay? Sunny, you got your man. And Destiny, it was your destiny to bring them together.
you know, and one thing I'm gonna give Sunny, because I said this the last time. One thing I'm gonna give Sunny, baby, I ain't mad at her standing 10 toes down in her mess.
Mm-hmm.
I like a person that can say what they mean and mean what they say and ain't gonna backpedal and pee pop on the handstand with it. So for that, I still now what you got to say? Because again, we don't. I don't. Okay, what episode are we on for? Baby, by episode 6, we need to wrap this up. Tell me
Correct.
something else about you and Moses. I don't want to talk about you, Destiny, and the threesome. I don't want to hear about it.
That's where I'm getting at. Okay, y'all married, y'all's mad now, okay?
Yep,
What else is going on?
we got to move on.
Can't be you feuding with Destiny all season. And Destiny, let me roll back that beautiful bean footage on your ass with LeBaric, baby. Let me bring that ass here, girl. We don't care about Moses and Sonny where it comes to you, honey. What happened with LeBaric?
That
That's what, and I don't want to hear no 1 minute you can talk about it, the next minute you can't talk about it.
Yep, I agree.
Tell the truth. You cheated on, did you cheat on LeBaric? And you ain't know the little baby was Moses or LeBaric's? What happened? What
Mm-hmm.
really went on from your perspective? Tell the truth. Tell the truth. And if you don't want to tell that story, then baby, ain't no candle cracked enough that you selling for me
Hey,
to, okay? And that's it. And my
that's
one
my thing.
part there. Okay?
You're talking about the wrong thing. Who
Yes.
cares? Don't nobody care about Moses.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that was cute. We got a little kiki off of it. Move on. Now
Uh-uh.
it's time for us to talk about the real stuff.
Lee, wait a damn minute.
Thank you. Me and Lee are here. We see each other, Lee.
Ooh, woo. First of all, and leech is the best word because Destiny, you talking about him giving you money from April to August, honey. When are you going to get your own money? Why has everybody got to be giving you money, child? Why? Shay Renee online and chat blessings. Hey, Miss Black Titanic, how you be? Journeyology said to the root says, didn't Destiny say she had breaks in her marriage? And that's what I'm talking about. Who had in their marriage?
She did.
No damn way that me and my husband gonna have I'll break your neck. How about that? But we ain't damn sure ain't having no breaks because what you ain't about to be do is spreading somebody else wide and busting them down low on me. You lost your damn mind. I got a break for you. Go on in there and catch your breath. Yeah, go on. We got 5 bedrooms in this house. Pick one and get
Pick
your
one. Get your life together.
and you come back to this main one when you
Yep.
get together. Okay, we're gonna have a good little conversation. All that other shit, I don't give a damn about that. Okay, not today and not ever. But Destiny, yeah, I'm with friend. We got to wrap it up, baby. This story
Wrap it up.
hold
That's
you.
it.
It ain't gonna hold you.
And it can't. It's I'm tired of it already. We in episode 4. We can
Yeah,
wrap this bug up, put a bow on it, send it on to FedEx, and we're gonna move on.
yeah. It was a gift that got you back on the show. Now you got to be the gift that keeps you here.
Now you gotta work it. You on here, girl. Let's move on and let's talk about something else.
Yeah, let's do it. But y'all, I don't be on here for more than an hour and 30 minutes. Y'all done got an extra eye out of me and friend because we ain't been here. I hope y'all enjoyed it. To G baby, who baby, I apologize for going off on you. I ain't like your comments. But that ain't nice of me, okay? Because that ain't my character. Okay.
That ain't friend at all. That's not friend.
For that. And you probably ain't even watching no more. And if you are, you might say something mean, but that's okay. My apology still sticks. But I don't like the negative comments, y'all. I don't like that. Cause we taking out of our time to come on here and talks to y'all. Cause I could be eating because I'm hungry. Y'all know I likes to eat, okay? All right. But I wants to talk to my friend and I wants to talk to y'all. So with that being said, thank y'all so much for watching us and having a good old time with us. We're gonna keep it positive, sweetie. Okay. In the words of Crystal Renee in her podcast, shout out to her and sisters coming back tomorrow, which I will be.
It's friend.
It is coming back tomorrow. Wednesday night. So we
High
gonna
Miss Express.
Yeah, we gonna see what it's giving, child. My guilty pleasure. I'd be like, I ain't like that.
That's
So,
me and then tuned in.
mhm.
Looking, being bad all at the same time.
But you know what? Before we go, you think Moses and Destiny still fucking?
I plead the fifth.
Child, he probably hitting it from the back right now. But y'all, thank you so much for watching. We appreciate y'all and everything that y'all do for coming on here, supporting us. Listen, we take a little break here and there because life happens, but y'all still come back in and support us. And for that, we will forever be grateful and appreciate you.
Yeah.
Listen, I ain't no more. I just want to say my friend is real cute. I love her haircut. You know, I ain't get to say that when we started. She is the bomb. And somebody got a birthday coming up. You know what I mean? Act up, act up, act up. I'm just,
I'll be 38 years young.
I know that's this. Okay, so we gonna be turned up for the birthday and things. Okay, but
Yeah.
y'all so much for supporting us, and we'll see you next time. Any things, friend, that you want to say?
No, we had a good time. I'm gonna talk to Fred behind. I got y'all for next week. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Y'all, I'm about to get my virtual spanking. I'll holler.
Bye, y'all.
Peace out.